shots in that one. Again, almost looked like a shoot-around for him. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Chris Middleton is out there with Chalmers. And it's Monroe in at the center position. Bucks on defense. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Parker's shot is off. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's guarded closely. Down low. Parker drives in. The Bucks working the ball around. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's Singleton. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. 5 to shoot. And they get it, and it's good on the way in.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Chalmers. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Freak throws it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Bucks trail by 11. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Yes, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
And thank you for that, Doris. Singleton kicks to Freak for the 3. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Feeds to Chalmers. Back to Antetokounmpo. Parker right side. He kicks to Chalmers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. And it's denied. Now here's Freak, defended by Chalmers. Here's Lopez. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Last season's performance for him. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 5 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Monroe. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Turnaround Jay. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Young, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto. Here's Monroe, and it's sent back by Lopez. In transition, here come the Nets, and a wide-open look for Freak. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Freak's got 13 points. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
The dish to Young. Offensive rebound, Nets. Bucks trail by 16. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. He dishes it to Parker. Knocks it loose. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And Freak throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. And Middleton kicks to Monroe, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes to Singleton. He feeds it to Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got 7.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. Shoots from the high post. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Three-pointer. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Singleton. Singleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Bucks call timeout. All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancer.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 1, the Nets.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They've got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Henson's checked in. Bucks trail by 21. Over in the corner, Chalmers. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the dunk by Singleton.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here's Chalmers. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
A chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage, second in second chance points. And they were ranked third in getting on the glass. This is a glass-eating team. They take their rebounding seriously.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots, a significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Antetokounmpo looking to end the run, and the basket by Chalmers.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Freak. Last time out, he had 44 points. That's good.
It's his 8th make in just 10 shots. Boy, he's really scoring with ease to start this game.
Here's Chalmers. Pass to Henson. There's the pick. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And here's Chalmers from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
To the inside. It's Parker with the drive.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Freak passes to Hollis Jefferson. That's good. Hollis Jefferson's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's got 6. And it's Freak with the rebound. Here's Singleton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here is Chalmers following the bucket by the Nets. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
From 17 feet out, and slam dunk by Henson.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 13 points a game. The rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Parker. And Hardaway is subbed in for Chris Middleton. Nets leading by 22. Now, Freak. He's got 23. No good. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Dishes to Henson. Now, here's Chalmers. Defense is right there. Brooklyn with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 8 points.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Got a piece of it. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And here is Chalmers following the three-pointer by Freak. Puts it up from 15. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Freak. Brooklyn leading by 23. Here's Baines. Finished off the break.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Freak. And Henson pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Right side Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing. And
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center.
welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Freak in a 2-guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mickey, and it's Murphy in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 44 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here's Chalmers following the basket by Freak. Here's Hardaway. Here's Baines. And a missed layup.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And Brooklyn has possession. There's the pass to Murphy. Kicks it to Freak. And there's the 3-second violation. Markers checked in for Milwaukee. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hardaway kicks to Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. 8 points for Jabari Parker.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Freak kicks to Lopez. Pass to Freak. To the left wing. Here's Murphy. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Nets lead by 20.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court, your Nets dancers.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in assists, and they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower, and they get it done at that end of the court.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Young's checked in. Middleton dishes to Parker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Monroe. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. For Brooklyn, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Middleton right side. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Lopez with the ball. Now Monroe defending. And it's Freak missing. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Chalmers kicks to Monroe. Henderson passes to Parker. Puts up the baby hook.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And Parker drops them both. Nets leading by 20. Freak with it. 33 points for him. Young in the corner. To the middle. Here's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Freak. He's got 33 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And, Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now, here's Chalmers. He has 6. The drive by Monroe. Lopez with the block. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Tries to keep it alive.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Chalmers with it. Out defended by Freak. Here's Monroe. Excellent D there from Freak.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Chalmers following the basket by Freak. Chalmers dishes to Parker. Double team on Parker. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The wide open look here for Lopez. Nice shot from the wing. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Down low, here's Monroe, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And the shot is good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his 1st foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Nets on defense. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henderson. It's good from long range.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Young. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. Middleton left side. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game Greg Monroe has been having, he has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Lopez. He's perfect from the line this time.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
And here's Henderson. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Now taking a look at some stats for Monroe. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Now here's Middleton. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Singleton the pass to Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Monroe left side. Feeds it to Parker. Double team on Parker. Shot clock at 6. Young with the steal. Fires the 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Singleton. 40 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They set the pick. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And Young kicks to Freak. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
And you look at it, 2 middle-of-the-pack teams. They both need every win they can get as they try to ensure they get into the playoffs and maybe even get a decent seed.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Nets with possession here. They set the pick. The dish to Freak. Steps back and shoots. They get the rebound. And that one is hammered home.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Milwaukee, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. Henson hits them both. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Defended by Middleton. The shot is off.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Here's the screen. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Freak. He has 40. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Hardaway. Henson with the screen. Hardaway passes to Henson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And it's 8 points now for Henson.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Down low. And Freak throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by Brooklyn to the inside, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
A clear look for Hardaway. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
To the wing on the left. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Mickey. Now here's Middleton. Can't get it to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Nets just dominating this one. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. It's sort of lucked into a lot of assists happening.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. We're in a great spot, and it's because of the defense we've played. Keep up that intensity, and they've got no way back into this game. We did do a good job finding space on the perimeter, moving the ball around, and getting open looks from three-point range. That was a big plus. And let's keep the pace deliberate when we start this half. I want to see us get settled in, not trying to do too much too soon. Don't forget how dangerous this team is. No lead is safe against them. Let's not give them a chance to get back in it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there with Monroe. And it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Now, here's Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Middleton dishes to Parker. Rejected by Young.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And stolen by Singleton. Jacks up a 3. And it's Freak missing.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. And the wide-open shot from Chalmers. Connects from three-point range. Chalmers has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Freak. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Lopez a screen. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Free throw good, Freak. And the Bucks making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And both free throws good from Freak. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, here's Chalmers. Guarded closer. And the dunk by Parker.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Freak. Some room here for Lopez. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Now here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. From deep. But they get it back. Here's Lopez, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Monroe. The Nets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Brook Lopez at the line for 2.
That's good from Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Well, Lopez has been great. He's got 8 points and two rejections.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those two things.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Good. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The drive by Monroe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 14 points for Greg Monroe.
Brooklyn timeout call. All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancers.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bucks second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
And the Nets making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Freak. Shakes off the strong deep. and gets the bucket for 2. Freak's got 53.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And Chalmers kicks to Monroe. He dishes it to Henderson. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. Picked by Murphy. Freak. Offensive rebound. Nets. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And here's Chalmers from the arc. No good. Excellent D there from Freak. For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
He kicks it to Chalmers. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A baseline J. The rebound by the Nets. Hollis Jefferson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Freak.
It just seems. Seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
John Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Monroe nails both of them. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Freak dishes to Murphy. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Murphy's got his second basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Henson sets a screen for Chalmers. Henson with the screen. Shot from 12. Chalmers' shot is no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Freak. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 58.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Left side Hardaway. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Freak. Lopez left side. To the right side. Murphy, a screen on Hardaway. To the paint, here's Freak. That's good. Freak's got 60.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Can they get it? And Monroe, the bucket on the assist by Chalmers. Chalmers has got his 7th assist here tonight. Picked by Murphy. Soft touch off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Chalmers kicks to Monroe. Back to Chalmers. Monroe sets a screen for Chalmers. To the paint, off the screen, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Bucks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one falls for Monroe. Brooklyn making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Mickey in for Hollis Jefferson. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Gerald Henderson.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
It's the Nets now. Here's Murphy. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Murphy's got 6.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Monroe. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Now the feed to Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And here's Middleton following the three-pointer by Freak. Henson dishes to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Craig Monroe again. Monroe's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Freak. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And Chalmers kicks to Henson. Intercepted. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. They set the screen. Now Chalmers. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton outside. Here's Henson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Young's checked in for Brooklyn. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The kick out to Young. Ball's knocked loose. Screen by Young. To the paint. Here's Freak. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Middleton. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. It's checked in for Butler. .141 left here in the fourth quarter. Henson with the screen. Chalmers passes to Middleton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Can't capitalize inside.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And for Milwaukee, Chalmers is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Parker. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Henson in at the 5 down low.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And the Bucks making a change here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here is McGee. Not a lot of room. There's the pick for 3. Middleton. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Parker.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now here's Freak. Guarded by McGee. There's Freak. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions with stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.